What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. And I want to apologize right away if I sound a little different. I woke up this morning feeling really bad. I'm feeling a little bit better, but I still just sort of fevery and achy, and so probably going to come through in my voice a little bit. But I will try to get through this for you guys because I know there's a lot of people that want to see the recap and know how this war went. So let's get right to it here. Against Skyrim Legends, you see we did come up on the bottom end of this one, 99 to 102. Skyrim Legends just brought, what we couldn't handle. The Out of 7 Town Hall 10s, they 3-starred 4 of them. So that's just more than we've got. And you see right there the Tate all up number 2, and then our bottom few were all 3-starred, and then all Town Hall 9s 3-starred. I will say that their Town Hall 9 bases were good. They really were. They were a lot better than most of the clans we go against. Some of the best Town Hall 9 bases that we went up against in a while. But everybody at OneHive did an excellent job. You see all Town Hall 10s 2-starred, 1 Town Hall 10 3-star, and then everything Town Hall 9 and below, obviously 3-starred as well. So excellent job to everybody at Skyrim Legends and at OneHive. Was a tough war. Both teams brought a very strong attacks. Had good bases. It was just what we live for. So we did enjoy it. I hope they did as well, and I hope you guys enjoy the coverage. It was just the story of the Town Hall 10. We just couldn't get that many 3-stars. In fact, let's just show something. Let's see here. They deserve it. This guy right here, Risati, I don't know how you would say that, Risati, had a 6-star war for him. So very impressive coming in here on ASAP Aussie. Very developed base, high-level heroes, maxed out heroes, maxed out Inferno Towers. Pretty good design, and he just comes in and wrecks it. Comes at the bottom here with his queen. Comes on the side with his king. You're just going to get into that compartment and get that 1 air defense there. Obviously wants to get in and get the queen into this compartment at the bottom and get that air defense. Wall breakers on the right side open up for the king there, and then wall breakers on the bottom for the queen. Got the healers on the queen. She's going to start pushing in. King uses his ability, going to get in, take out that storage and that sweeper, and then get right onto that air defense. Also, he's going to draw the CC troops out. Poison goes down just to slow the attack speed, just to keep them, take out the weaker troops. The Lava Hound goes to the side, and a lot of them use this technique here where they brought the Lava Hound to the side. They didn't do like a healer trick just to save on troop space, but they used just a wad of archers there. They would just put it over there and just occupy it for a while, because it takes a while for those that Lava Hound to take those archers out, while the queen does her thing. She got in there, took out obviously her first air defense. These more wall breakers coming in here, letting her in a little bit deeper, targeting the defensive queen. Almost goes down, but uses her ability, and then gets onto those expos and archer towers. Then that Lava Hound part of the attack starting, coming in on the 2 remaining air defenses, just Lava Hounds for those, balloons, targeted balloons for each of the defenses, and then just comes around the entire side of the base there, swarming. Freeze spells start to go down, stopping the damage coming from those Inferno Towers. And you see, he just sort of rolls over this base right there, the last Lava Hound bust. But the balloons are already over top the Inferno Tower, take it out, and then work their way down. You see he's got a giant and a few loons for the back end here for this Wizard Tower and Archer Tower. As soon as that Expo goes down, that's pretty much that. The Queen's still up from her walk. She's taking out some of those pups, but pretty much just wrecked it. 3-star. We'll show his other one and one other. I think we'll show show some of their Town Hall 10 3-stars, because again, that was what made the difference in the war. So I guess they deserve to be shown. Let's see, moving down one more here. Yeah, this is this guy again. Let's look at his on K-Griff. Let's see, same sort of thing, basically coming in with a queen walk with the healers on her, and then the king opposite to take out a different section. Let's see, I think he went. Can't remember where he went on this one. I'm watching in a second here. Queen goes down. Just going to start her walk, moving around, drops that minion to push her where he wants her to go. Right there. King goes down in that small section right there. Wants to get in and get that air defense taken care of. Pretty much just swapping the king each time for a few defenses, and an air defense is really what he's after there. Uses the king's ability. It starts to go in, gets that storage down again, pulls the CC troops out, same thing. Poison goes down for those weaker troops, and the Hound's going to do its thing. Over on the side, I believe we drop some archers. Where do you do? Oh, here, yeah, see this archer right down here? That's just to draw that Lava Hound out. Once it comes out, is going to drop some more and just distract it. Now you got the rage down for the queen over here. Look at these wall breakers coming in. I don't know how that. If I drop those wall breakers, they go to that top section. That wizard tower was still up, but it goes right to the core. Not sure how, but very, very good wall breakers going in there. Open up that core. Queen's on the defensive queen. She goes down. Then I think that's pretty much all the queen's going to get, because both of these inferno towers are going to lock onto her, and she's going to go down here. But the damage is done. See our lava hounds start coming in. Balloons, you see that he's got the haste form, just keeping them moving. Drops that freeze on both of those Teslas and that inferno tower. High value freeze there. It's got a rage in the core. Everything's just moving through. That lava hound's going over to the last air defense, going to start tanking from there, and that's followed up by a few back end balloons that pretty much put the nail in the coffin on this one. We'll fast forward, because look how many balloons he's got left. I mean, just minions, pups everywhere. I mean, this wasn't even. This was unbelievable. It wasn't even close, honestly. So a 6-star war for Rosati, and I don't know. I looked at their team here. I'm not sure why he's not there anymore. He's in a clan called Saudi, so I don't know if he's not from Skyrim or what's going on there. But they had quite a few guys. They had, look at all these guys. A lot of 3-star guys that were from other places, and I don't know what that's about. I don't help set up the maps and all of that. There's one from Clash Heads. That's interesting. Anyways, very good attacks by them. I mean, top to bottom. They did clean up all of our Town Hall 9s. I think they might have dipped down for one, but mostly their Town Hall 9s got our Town Hall 9s, and vice versa. We did just have a couple of left, so again, they were better Town Hall 9s than what we've ran into in a lot of these arranged wars, but we did manage to get the job done. Let's look at our attacks here now. Let's get started. K-Griff taking on number 6. This was our one and only Town Hall 10 3-star. Beautiful attack by K-Griff. Comes in from the bottom here, starts opening it up with some wall breakers. Got a few golems going down. Sort of a southern teaser style base, I guess you would call this. Drops his queen. It's hard to see down there. Queen going in, just working their way up, letting those golems do all the tanking. King and queen coming in from the bottom, just allowing them to work their way forward slowly. CC troops start coming out. He's going to drop a rage there. Nope. Yeah, he has poison spell there as well. Just slow that attack speed down. Really, the poison spell now, what we're finding out is that the major benefit, even if it's a dragon or something that's not going to go down to it, is, or even if it's small troops, they don't die as quickly, but that reduced attack speed, it's almost like they do die as quickly because they don't get any more attacks off than they used to. You see that bottom section just gets completely cleared out of the way. There he can start his Lava Hound attack. He's got couple of free spells for those inferno towers, so just bringing in the balloons and the lava hounds from different angles, and then right here, nice and patient on his free spells. He really let everything get on top of it before he started dropping those, and I think that really is what helped him here. Again, good value out of that, dropping it again on that last air defense. Got a couple of Teslas and an inferno tower, just really, really high value freezes there. By the time it wears off, the balloons are right over the top of that inferno tower, take it down, and the air defense goes down, and that is that. So right there, just cleanup time. Has the queen's ability left, can use it whenever, and drops one balloon, I think, up top for cleanup there. So very, very nice attack by K-Griff. Back when at this point in the war, there was only one Town Hall 10 of ours 3-starred, so it sort of put us back in it, but then they just pulled ahead with the rest of their 3-stars. Alpha Dog taking on number 9. Beautiful attack. Just love it. Alpha Dog's such a beast. He's got 3 healers. He got a couple of golems. Just going to drop the queen down, let her do her thing. Queen walk down towards the defensive queen there. A lot of times people, they'll leave their queen so exposed that you can actually just queen walk and get it, and that's pretty high value if you ask me, because not only is she going to get the queen taken out, but obviously she's going to get a lot of defenses and structures and building along the way. Right there, that one hog was just to lure the CC out. He wants his queen to take care of that as well. Drops the poison down. And when needed right here, he'll drop that rage spell. A little bit far forward, I don't believe those healers are inside the rage right there. You always want to try to make sure your healers get in there. But no big deal. The queen burns through it really quickly. And then right there, the healers do get inside the rage. As she's going to encounter the enemy queen as well. So that's good that the healers had the rage for that little bit of the fight. Golems go in from the top there. Wizards just start clearing out that trash. Great in the funnel. Queen's going to continue to do her walk. She got run into some high HP storages here, but she's only got 1 point defense on her right now, that Expo, so she's going to be fine. A few witches go down to back up those golems. The king, a jump spell, everything moving in. The point here is just to eliminate this part of the base and to get into those double giant bombs right there. You see one of them triggering already. So you see that there's a pretty big section of the base that's going to be wiped out by the time the hogs start to be deployed here in just a moment. That X-bow goes down, that wizard tower goes down. There's that second bomb. It's going to get in here. The king is going to be occupied, so now he can just start surgical, deploying his hogs in here, just a few for each defense. Start taking them out as the core of the base is distracted by his kill squad. You see the queen still doing her thing, and I really like these 5 hogs he deploys here in just a moment on the right side. You'll see it in just a minute. Those Teslas are being tanked by those golems. Few hogs going in there. Doesn't need a lot because everything's being tanked there. And right there, those 5 hogs on these Teslas, love it. Absolutely love that. To me, that's what made the raid. Drops the heal spell for them, and they're just going to take out that little section as the hogs from the left side sort of reinforce, gather up, and that is that. As soon as those defenses go down, it'll be cleanup time. The queen's still up doing her thing. Just a beautiful attack by Alpha Dog. Really, really was. I enjoyed it a lot, man. Good job. All right, moving on. Let's look at Hold My Beer versus number 10. Just a straight GoHo. You guys know Hold My Beer and his philosophy. Hog everything. And it's exactly what he does here on their number 10. Let's see, where does he start this one at? Let's see, he's got a few seconds before he starts it here. Pretty close. Look at the timer there. He's down to 255 or so when he starts it, I believe, 250 maybe. And doesn't have just a tremendous amount of time left when this attack is over. Oh, this is a funny story, guys. The reason Hold My Beer is not attacking right here, he spent all this time planning this attack, and when you've seen the Twitter sessions where we go back and forth and talk about things. Well, he decides he wants to do a double jump, and he forgets to go back and switch a heal spell out for another jump spell. And so when he goes, or maybe it was the rage, I'm not sure. So when he goes into this attack here, he's looking at it, and he's already committed to the attack, and he sees that he does not. He spent the entire time planning for a double jump, and he sees he doesn't have it. So he's sort of panicking here and trying in 30 seconds to come up with a new game plan. So that's exactly what he does. I think he just sort of reverted back to one of the earlier plans that sort of got scrapped. Just drops a couple of golems on the top side here. Look at that queen down there on the bottom. And wizards just to start creating the funnel and everything start moving in. Can you imagine queuing that up in a war like this and seeing that you brought the wrong spells for the plan that you just probably spent 30, 45 minutes on? Too funny. The third golem goes down, so he's got wall breakers coming in behind there, just going to open everything up. The queen's going to move her way up and start joining up with them. Goes ahead and uses that queen's ability. Getting pretty good value for her. She's taking out quite a few defenses, and now she's pretty much safe as she's got in behind the golems, and they're going to be doing all the tanking. Drops the one jump spell he does have, but look where the queen's at, guys. Look at where this queen's at. There's no way to get to her. Unbelievable that this was a successful attack. Drops the rage, drops the poison. The king goes down, and he starts already filtering these hogs in, just taking out a few defenses at a time. Drops that heal spell. But as the king moves forward here, he's going to have to beat through 2 sections of walls to get to this defensive queen and take her out. So really, really crazy. You see he's got 6 hogs left. He just took out that top section. He knows his kill squad's going to get to that core and to that bottom section there where that king's at. So all he has left is this pretty small little area of defenses here. Not that many that can hurt his hogs. So he's really holding on to those 6 hogs in that heal. He's waiting for this king to bust through this wall to hopefully where the queen will come through. But even then, he has to go through another wall to get to her. Uses that king's ability, drops the heal. I love this heal there because it healed not only his hogs that he sent in, but his king as well, while he's taking damage, trying desperately to get to that queen. But what was beautiful about the timing of the hogs is that now the queen is shooting a few of them out, but all the defenses are dead at this point. One more on that backside for that mortar. I mean, very, very close. Finally, after all defenses are dead, the king gets to that defensive queen, and luckily he just has just enough time. With cleanup troops coming around the bottom, the queen's still up. Both of his heroes made it through. He's only got a couple of hogs left. But again, I thought it was a pretty funny scenario to queue up like that and still get the 3 stars. So excellent job to Hold My Beer. All right. Let's look at call, and someone told me it's called Drogo, not Drago, which I don't know if that's right. I watched Game of Thrones, and for some reason I thought it was Drago, but whatever. Call, taking on number 13. This attack was really cool, I thought. You see he's got 5 healers, obviously going to do a queen walk. No, this is not, sorry, this is the wrong one. This is not the one I was thinking of. Do I have another one of those? Sorry, guys, like I said, I'm sick. My mind's not quite working right. This might be the one I was thinking. He's got 4 quake spells. he opened up the top there with some wall breakers. He's clearing all that trash out of the way. He obviously wants to get in there, get that queen taken care of. But his queen right here, look at the yeah, this is the one I was thinking of, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Look at where he used those wall breakers. Now his queen that he's walking is not really walking around the base. She's going into the base. She's going to get 2 air defenses. She's going to get exposed. She's going to get all kinds of stuff for that. She's got 5 healers on her. Just let her be a big tank that walks right up in the middle of this base and starts taking out defenses. So check her out. And then obviously from the top there, he's got to get in and get that queen taken care of. So he's got a plan for that as well. Right here, the queen's going to keep moving in. CC troops start coming out. He drops that poison down. You see the golem and then the king going in. He wants that golem out front. He wants the defensive king to start targeting that. And then as soon as that queen gets on there, he'll get that aggro as well. A few hogs up there just because everything's being tanked. Everything's distracted. So that's a hugely valuable hog to go in and start targeting those defenses immediately and taking no damage. Uses the king's ability. It goes down. Now the hogs move over and target that last air defense. It goes down. And look at what the queen's doing here. Still coming in. Right to the core of the base, taking out obvious double giant bomb positions in that core, taking out, even that like down that takes out that air defense right there. That's going to eliminate another bomb position. It goes down, and then he can just come in with his hogs on the back end here. He's got a rage and a heal spell left. Didn't use a rage. I'm not sure what that was even designed for. You see the double bombs in the core there going off. Everything's on the outside, and he's just surge pulling these hogs in, taking them out, drops that heal right there in that cluster of defenses. Perfect placement. And the rage, they just tear through those defenses. Those triple Teslas there go down really, really quick when those hogs are in rage like that. So beautiful attack, just something different. Pushing that queen right into the core like that. Separated the king on a queen swap with that golem, and then hogs on the backside. Really liked it, man. Good job. All right. That was not the one I was thinking of. You'll see the one I was thinking of in a minute. Just versus 16. Here we go. This is the quote max attack that everyone's so infatuated with. So people have been asking me about it. Occasionally, you will see one at OneHive. Obviously, as you see going through these attacks, it's not like we use it a lot. But on the right base, it is an effective 3-star attack. So drops those quakes right in the core there, opens up that big core. You can see with the queen going in, you got access to basically 3 air defenses. There's 1 stray air defense, but once she gets in there, that air defense on the right is obviously just right across the wall. She'll be able to get to it if she goes that direction. I'm trying to remember if she does or not. CC troops are coming out. Poison goes down. The king is coming out to meet the golems and whatnot, but those raged wizards are going to burn through him pretty quick and then get onto those CC troops and take them out quick as well. King coming in nice and late, working his way forward. He's going to aggro that queen in just a moment. So right there, he's going to be able to use that king's ability, take out the queen, and obviously he's right on top of that air defense, so it'll go down as well. The queen is working her way to the right side here. You do have an X-bow, or 2 X-bows, and double Teslas and some archer towers, so she's taking a lot of damage. She has to go ahead and use her ability right there. Almost doesn't get it off. Already had the golems coming in, or excuse me, the lava hounds coming in though, taking out all those defenses. You see 3 air defenses down now, only 1 left. And just balloons around all the backside. That's the gist of it, is get into that core, take a big section out, take the queen out, the CC troops. 2 to 3 air defenses, but normally 3 you want to get with that, and then just GoLaLoon the back part of it. The air defenses are down right now. He does have a lava hound still up, which is doing some tanking for him. He's got 5 loons left, so as this lava hound moves around the base and starts tanking some more, he's able to drop a few more balloons, but basically just protecting those balloons that he's got there. So we'll fast forward here because this starts to get pretty slow, but just 3-star with the infamous OP, overpowered new max attack. Good job, Just. All right. NSR. Let's look at our boy NSR taking on 18. Here we go. GoVaLo. NSR loves them Valks, and he's very, very good with them. So let's check out this GoVaLo. Really, really nice one. You see all those 4 air defenses right up there in that sort of towards the top and the core, whatever you want to call it. All he's got to do is get his troops in there to where that queen could be into that compartment, and she's got access to every one of them. So a couple of golems go down. Wizards create that nice wide funnel. Again, with those Valks guys, you got to make sure that funnel is nice and wide. Test wall breaker goes off. Everything's safe. He's going to send the rest of them in here in just a moment right there. They go in, open up that compartment. The golems start to reroute. Obviously, he's got the jump spell. You got a double jump spell because he wants to get all the way down to that queen down there at the bottom. So queen goes in, golems are going in. As soon as right here is where these CC troops are, he knows they're targeting his golems, not his Valks. He starts sending the redheads in. They start working their way through, and the king right behind them drops the rage for him. They're just going to burn through whatever's right in front of them there. The first jump spell goes down, gets into that first compartment, and then from here, we'll drop the second jump spell in that heal to keep those Valks up while they're tanking at this point. So it wants to keep them up and get to that defensive queen. They are just queen. Look at that right there. One swing, boom, the queen's dead. Here come the balloons, all but one air defense taken care of. And you see, as soon as this wizard tower goes down, those Valks come over, they take it out. The queen's still doing working on this expo, I believe, right there. Yeah, expo goes down, and now it's just balloons swarming the outside, and there's no air defenses left to take them out. So beautiful GoVaLo textbook. That's all you got to do. Get those Valks in there. They're going to take care of the queen for you. They're going to take care of all the defenses, and that queen normally shooting over walls is going to get all those air defenses taken care of, and that's going to be that with your swarm of back end balloons. So very, very nice by NSR. All right, so we fast forward a couple more attacks and we'll wrap this up. All right, Armando. You guys love seeing Armando attack, as do I. So here you go. Coming at it with a 5 healer, GoLo. So very, very nice. Comes in, drops that queen down, just lets her start working around. He's obviously going to put that wizard up there to take out some of those storages and collectors and push the queen where he wants to go, and also drop those wall wreckers on that corner right there. Now, what that's going to do, you can see the queen's going to walk her way into the base as opposed to walking around it, and she's going to get 2 of those air defenses. That one in the very core there is well within range. The CC troops are going to start coming out in just a moment. That first air defense goes down. Right here, the queen and the healers are in that rage as the CC troops come out. So that's exactly what Armando wanted. Drops the poison down. Once those CC troops are dealt with, the queen will step up and start taking out that storage and those archer towers, and then work her way to that air defense. On the backside, you see he had some minions down, creating this nice funnel. Drops a giant and this king in. They're going to go in, and he's going to do a nice queen swap right there. Queen's still working down there, getting that air defense taken care of. So now 2 air defenses down, Queen's down, CC troops are down. It is time for the GoLaLoon part of the attack. 3 hounds, that's sort of the rule pretty much. However many air defenses you're trying to take out, whatever's left, you're going to take that number and add 1 more hound to it. So some haste spells, hounds moving in, balloons moving in. He's got plenty of balloons going through there. He's got 1 more haste spell in the bag. Just keeping them moving between defenses really, really quickly. That last air defense there, going to get a pound bust here. And I think in just a moment he's going to have 1 more bust. He's got X-Bow up, a Tesla up, and an Archer Tower, and that's pretty much the only threat he's got left. A couple of balloons on the backside here where he can drop. You see those Lava Hounds still tanking, still doing. He's got 1. I still thought he had 1 more bust here, but he's only got. Maybe they don't explode. Pretty crazy because he's got 2 of them up and they're both right there. Yeah, low health. 1 goes boom right there with a black bomb. Then they start moving their way up to that top Tesla, take it out, and then that is that right there at the very last second. His last Hound bust, which gives him more cleanup troops, and just you see those pups swarming everywhere, clean everything up and get the 3-star. Beautiful attack by Armando, and even had a haste spell left over. All right, here's the one that I was talking about. I knew I had another one. That was pretty crazy. Check this attack out by Drogo. Craziest attack I think I've ever seen. Look, 2 air defenses in the core right there. He's going to drop a Quake, and he's got 4 lightning spells. So basically what he's doing is the Quake Zap, but he's doing it twice and doing it for 2 different air defenses. Also, he's going to get that sweeper, I believe. But what's interesting about it to me is that he is going to eliminate every air defense in this base before he starts his attack. And you see at that point, he's got 26 balloons and a couple of Lava Hounds. And that's going to be that. The Queen Walk coming around here. Right there, he waited for that Queen to get on top of that. Did you see that right there? With those 4 maxed out air defense, or excuse me, maxed out lightnings, he killed the Queen on top of the air defenses. Took out 2 air defenses and the Queen. That shows you how when they boosted the damage of this lightning spell, it's OP. I've seen Town Hall 10s, videos of Town Hall 10s doing it, taking out an Inferno Tower and a level 40 Queen with 5 maxed out lightning spells. So there you go, guys. You want a little trick there. Dropping 4 lightning on a Queen will take her out. So if you got one that you really need to get rid of, There you go. Queen walks moving around. She's already taken out one air defense, and as you can see, she's going to walk around and get this last air defense as well. She moves around the base, take out those archer towers. But this base is so crippled at this point. I mean, with 26 balloons and 2 hounds, there's just zero chance of this not being a 3-star. Right there, uses the queen's ability, just probably for time, more or less. He's just getting it done, getting that air defense taken care of. You see the lava hounds coming in and pretty much just spam LaLoon from the bottom. But here, the lava hounds just, as soon as that air defense goes down, the lava hounds just stop, and they're tanking everything, just right in the middle of that base. All these balloons come through, just absolutely just crush the rest of the base. The Teslas pop there. Lava hound comes out, but that's way too little too late. Just it's crazy. He's got 9 balloons in the bag still, guys. I don't know that he would even have to deploy another balloon. I mean, look at that. Those balloons are still being tanked by those lava hounds. They are getting some splash damage from those wizard towers, and that sweeper's pushing them a little bit. But honestly, just no chance of this not being a 3-star. We'll start to fast forward again. Still 9 hounds, or excuse me, 9 loons in the bag. Both of his hounds bust right at the right time, right there at the end. Then he just uses those 9 balloons for cleanup. I mean, just a crazy attack. Absolutely loved it. Good job, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. All right, that is it, guys. Again, sorry for my being sick and just sort of, I'm sure it came through in the video. Doing the best I can, though, just to get it to you guys so you have something to watch. 29 to 32 on the 3 stars. We already covered all that. Excellent job to everybody at OneHive. Congrats to Skyrim Legends. Good luck to you guys in the future. Hope you all enjoyed it. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.